and welcome to my pink palace of a bedroom. Hope you are all doing good. Have you ever worked in retail? No? Then don't. Only kidding. So recently, as it's nearly Christmas, I decided to get myself a little part-time job back doing some retail again. Absolutely love my job. It's the people that suck. Not the staff, but the customers. I've worked in retail before and I generally really do enjoy it, and the company I work for now I absolutely love, but it's the customers. One thing that really pisses me off is customers that cannot say please or thank you. Yes, I know I am serving you, but I am a human being and it would be nice if you can say please and thank you. Like when I ask if you want a bag, you can say no thank you, not just go and carry on talking to your friend. I am a human being. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Another thing that's really rude, people, is when someone comes up to the till and they're on the phone. They're on the phone, they're talking, they're not looking at me, and it's a little bit rude, you know. I'm just stood there and I'm trying to serve you and ask you questions, and you're just stood there like, oh, did you watch the X Factor at the weekend? Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? Don't try my patience. And then there's the customers that do not understand buy one, get one free. Yeah, they'll come up to the till with 2 items, and the rule is in every single shop that you get the cheapest free. Not the expensive one, you will get the cheapest one free. I had a lady that came into my shop and she was like, oh yes, 3 for 2. Yes. Well, Boots used to con me with that. I actually wrote to them and complained that they made me get the cheapest for free. How conning is that? Well, that's how the policy works, love. That is how it works. You cannot go into a shop and get something for £200 and then pick up something for £50 and think that you're going to get the one that's £200 for free. No, it does not work like that. You will get the cheapest item free or half price or whatever the deal is. Then you've got the awkward customers. They make me feel awkward, to be honest. They'll come up, they'll buy their stuff, you ask if they want a receipt or a bag, and you don't need to give them any change, and they just stand there and stare. They would just stand there and stare at you like this. Well, do you want a bag? And they're like, no. Do you want a receipt? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, why are you still standing there then? This is making me feel very awkward. In the end, they finally realise what they're doing and walk off. But, it's very awkward because it's like, what do I do? What do I say? Then you've got the people that throw their money at you. Yes, because I want to stand there and have a £1 coin hit me in the forehead. No, you seriously do. You'll stand there, you tell them how much the item is, and they're getting their change out, and instead of them putting it in your hand or nicely on the counter, they're literally throwing it at you like this. It's like, yeah, make it rain. I actually remember when I worked in a bakery, I used to get these customers that used to come in and they'd be like, yeah, I have my usual. I'm like, I don't know who you are and I don't know what your usual is. I serve people the whole day and see so many faces, I cannot remember you. And they used to come in and they was like, yeah, I have my usual. Or they used to come in and be like, you know, and I'm like, I really don't know what you want. Then there's the lovely, beautiful ladies with their lovely fake nails, and you can't help that your tail's running slow, and they're there and they're like, with their nails. They are tapping their nails on my counter by my till. Don't know if it's just me, but I find that just a tiny little bit rude. Oh, and then there's the people that try to stick their card into the machine before I finish scanning stuff and total the transaction up. And they're like, oh, it's not doing anything. I'm like, well, I haven't finished scanning your stuff or even totaled it yet. So that is why you cannot put your card in the machine yet and try and pay for it, because it ain't gonna work. Then there's the time when you can offer a customer a bag and they're like, no thank you, save a tree. I'm like, the bag's plastic and I don't think plastic comes from a tree. All in all, I do love my job. I find it quite fun, you know, meeting new people every day and talking to them, but then there is obviously the people that kind of like annoy you. But then there's nothing you can do about it, because I've just got to stand there and serve away and be happy and smiley all day long. I'm going to get really bad wrinkles because I'm just stood there like this. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and leave down in the comment section below if you've worked in retail or you work in retail and what kind of, you know, customers annoy you. Or are you one of those customers that don't really take acknowledgement, take notice of the person serving you? Yeah, it really hurts my feelings. Right, okay, I will go now and I will catch you in my next video. Remember, I've got a vlogging channel and that will be down below, and I'll be doing Vlogmas in December, so look out for that, and yeah, have a good one. Bye! Crisp wafers and cream. I think it might be slightly different, so let's open up and find